No, I'm joking. Ah! Can you actually see it better? I don't know. So welcome to Klaudkil's pre-E3 show. Well, yeah, just yeah. Waiting for E3. It's about 1 o'clock now. 3 o'clock here. 30 minutes past 2 here in Holland. The pre-E3 show begins from Sony. I'm gonna watch that. So, and before that, I'm gonna set everything up. I'm gonna make a pizza and stuff. So it's gonna be cool. What's the campaign mode? Which campaign mode should I do? I don't know. I already done this, so I think I can do it again. This E3 has been absolutely amazing. Yes, that is the pre-show. What I know of, at least that's what I hear. But this E3 has been amazing. I mean, so many new games has been announced. It's just awesome. And not only that. Holy shit! This is cool shit. I want to try it. Limited Run Games actually had their first E3 show ever, and they announced 17. I'll say that again. 17 new physical games, including Ghostblade HD. Now, Ghostblade HD, believe it or not, months and months ago, I actually talked to Douglas, one of the co-founders of Limited Run Games, and I told him like, hey Doug, there's a game, it's for super cool shmup, you should get it, it's called Ghostblade HD, and he said, oh really, I'm gonna look into it, this and that, and they announced it today. They announced a lot more Japanese stuff and indie stuff. It's super cool. I mean, we're getting a new Wolfenstein. Ubisoft was really good. Ubisoft, Beyond Good and Evil 2 though, I played the original one, not that much, but I did play it. It was nice, what I've played, and this definitely looks something totally different. So we're getting the Evil Within 2. Holy shit, there's definitely more games being announced than last year, and we're all, at least in the Japanese side, we are getting so many games for next year. Like holy fuck! What's up, X-Brand? I knew you would come. What's up, Elk? And what's up, Shane Z? Yeah, Ubisoft was pretty good. Ubisoft was pretty good. Especially the Pirates game, you don't really have a pirate game. I mean, you have Black Flag, but that's, not really like a pirate game. If they do this right, and for example, make you have like a fleet, or really customize your ship, that game could be super awesome. Like, I don't really like that particular era in time, but I do like pirates. I do like the way they battled at sea. So I am definitely interested in that pirate game. It's still Ubisoft, but then again, like what I've seen from the new, the new Assassin's Creed, they really have tried to change and really make quality games instead of pushing out games every freaking year. Yes, Swedish House Mafia has made the soundtrack, or part of the soundtrack. I'm not entirely sure how much of the soundtrack is from them, but yeah, they did that. I'm actually at second. So I actually learned a little bit of Wipeout that I did not know, believe it or not, even though after all the time I played it, there are actually shortcuts in the game, and for you to win the harder races, you actually have to do the barrel roll where you get the boost. I didn't know that. Maybe that's why I suck at the game. Yes, the new Assassin's Creed looks amazing. I mean, of course, the only time I saw it was at E3 for Xbox. I don't. Do I want to talk about Microsoft's conference? Can I talk about it? Because I've made 2 videos and I got, I won't say bashed, but people were pretty. Some people were pretty pissed. But I mean, they showed it at, you know, the Scorpio power. So we all know that, especially the original Xbox, it's not gonna look like that. PS4 Pro, maybe, you know, maybe a little bit, but it's not gonna look like that on Xbox One, original and the original PS4. So we really have to see how it looks on those systems. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the pre-show. So I'm, you know, just gonna play like an hour of Wipeout and then check out the pre-show. And Ni no Kuni 2 has actually been announced for November 10, and those are all the games, especially like Final Fantasy Dissidia. Those were really the games that I was like, that's something that Sony is going to show, and they didn't. My curiosity and my hype for this year is just through the fucking roof. I'm like, what the fuck is Sony going to show? Hopefully not 2 hours of God of War or 2 hours of, you know, Detroit or Days Gone. But then again, Sean Layden already, you know, said that it's not gonna be like a show, it's gonna be a showcase, a show reel of games after games after games. So I don't know, what are they going to show? If they show Dragon Quest XI, they have done it for me. I don't care what they do. Even if they talk 2 hours, you know, about Call of Duty, if they announce Dragon Quest XI, I'm like, it's over. Game over. Yes. Yes. So the developer of the remake of Crash Bandicoot said that they are at the show of Sony and they are going to announce something. So many believe that it's going to be Crash Team Racing with online support because people love that game so much. And actually, to be honest, that would be a cool move. Like, Sony have tried to make, you know, a couple of games like Little Planet Karting. They have tried to do Mod Nation Racer, and especially Mod Nation was fun. You know, it was fun, but it's nothing compared to Mario Kart. There's only one game Sony ever made that could compare to Mario Kart, and that was Crash Team Racing. So if they somehow remake that, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty big. Definitely. I think we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna see. I mean, we're gonna see God of War. We're gonna see pretty much all the big games. I think release dates, because you know, we all know that Sony really learns from their mistakes, and one of their biggest mistakes they made last year was announcing so much stuff but no release dates, and people really didn't like that. So I have a feeling we're gonna get release dates for a couple of their games. They're just gonna show the biggest library of games we have ever seen at E3 or any kind of conference whatsoever. That's what I predict. Mark my fucking words. We're gonna see Japanese support, just as Sony said, hugely. You know, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Hopefully. And to be honest, like, you know, what I said in my joke video is not actually a joke. If they only would have announced Bloodborne 2 or like Dragon Quest XI, they have already won, in my opinion. They have already had the better conference. And of course they already, you know, announced one exclusive. Because Xbox doesn't have any. Yeah, of course you have Forza Motorsport. but I mean, you know, they have it every year. They're just, you know, every year, really. Every year. It's gonna be a long night, but it's really weird how my body reacts. But when I'm hyped, like now, and especially when the conference starts, I'll be totally awake. Trust me on it. I'll be sleeping, holy shit, when it's already light here in Holland. Yes, we're gonna see. We're gonna see Ace Brand because, you know, if this year is any indication, you know, Japanese games don't need to be made tailored for a Western audience. You know, Western audience wants typical Japanese stuff. They don't want Lost Planet 3 stuff. So, you know, the rumored Monster Hunter, I hope it's not too Western, because that's not what we want. It would be cool if it's an open world, more story based, pretty cool. But let's keep it Monster Hunter and not some sort of Witcher-ish game. Like, you know, like Beyond Good and Evil 2, like it's totally not like the first one. It's gonna be a fucking long night, but awesome, hopefully. I mean, you know, let's be honest, it could still go wrong. Sony could still fuck it up by, you know, well, it's almost impossible to do it, but I mean, somehow, I don't know, maybe they can. It's really practically impossible to fuck it up. They only need to show a couple of their exclusives and people are gonna be fucking happy. At least I will. Yes, indeed. So, I mean, if they would somehow, like, in secret, they're like, you know, we're funding like a new Onimusha or something, like a new Devil May Cry, I would be like, what? I mean, definitely look at the rumors, H-Brand. You know, we talked about rumors of Xbox Scorpio getting like exclusive Japanese stuff, you know, because Phil Spencer was in Japan and whatever. And look what he got. He got multi-platform crap we pretty much knew would be multi-platform. You know, it's cool they get goat fine, but if you look at the Amazon ranks, all the Japanese games Microsoft announced, the PS4 versions are much higher. That is so funny. That is really fucking funny. Oh, I actually won it. Holy shit, didn't know that. Holy shit, yes! Holy shit, I saw holy shit, what the fuck is this? Yes, I saw a Bannerlord with the cavalry. Holy fuck, that looked awesome. I almost want to buy a new PC just to play Bannerlord. Oh my god, that game looks so freaking good. It looks so cool. Well, you know, to be honest, and you know, I was honest on my you know reaction video. I thought they did a really good job. They showed a lot of games, and you know, they were a lot better than all of the other years. What, you know, I was really expecting them to talk about Scorpio like a lot, and they didn't. They really didn't. That was really cool. They really showed that, you know, their game's coming out. Here's the thing that I fucking hated. the crap about exclusives. He was talking about 21, 22 exclusives, and I was like, oh, holy shit, that's a lot. Like, damn, whoa. And then it got really weird. So on the left side, you saw Xbox launch exclusives, meaning pretty much timed exclusives. And then every time some of those games came out, some sort of voice said, exclusive. I'm like, no, it's launch exclusive, it's timed exclusive, it's not exclusive to your system. And then you had console exclusive. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it said, console and Windows 10 exclusive. I'm like, what? Isn't that the same? I mean, every Xbox game is on PC, so that was weird. So that's pretty much what I thought about. That was the most annoying part. Like, especially with certain games, you're like, you know, that's not gonna be exclusive. You know, that's not gonna be it. Developers are not that fucking stupid. So I was like, what the fuck is going on there? They did show a lot of stuff. I was surprised that they were the ones who, you know, showed first gameplay of Goat Fine and the new, oh my god, the new Dragon Ball game looks awesome. Holy fuck. I was really surprised. I'm like, what? Are you guys the ones who are, you know, going to show that? But I mean, as I mentioned, every one of those games are gonna sell better on PlayStation. It's, you know. Sony was like, thanks Microsoft for giving that game attention so that people can buy it on my system. Microsoft showed the power of Scorpio, and it was impressive. It genuinely looks like an incredible powerful system, you know, engineered almost to perfection at how it looks, how it, you know, operates. It's cool. Xbox, original Xbox backwards compatible is awesome. That's pretty much the only games they have, old Xbox games, because they're not making new ones. Some of the indie games are cool, like Ashen. You know, that kind of looked like Dark Soul-ish. That looked really cool. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So overall I think they had a good conference. It's just that they didn't have anything to show to, you know, to really make me buy. Not that I ever would have bought an Xbox, but I mean, they pretty much showed that they care about games in a certain way of they don't want to do anything by themselves. They're like, oh yeah, we love gaming, but we're not gonna make games. That's up to the third-party developers. So that was kind of weird. Nothing mind-blowing, except for graphics. There was nothing mind-blowing. And to be honest, H-Brand, let's be fucking honest, and everyone who's watching. Do you really think Anthem, the new game from BioWare, looks that damn fucking good? Those were freaking CGI or Ultra PC graphics. Scorpio is not going to do that. Fuck no. That game looked like 4 times better than Horizon on a system that's only a couple % stronger than Pro. I mean, I looked at Anthem and I'm like, what the fuck? That looks awesome. That looks so good. That's freaking impossible for Scorpio. That is bullshit gameplay. That's not real gameplay. Also, something I hated about Microsoft Studio, they didn't show actual gameplay. They showed movies that had gameplays, some sort of gameplay in it. Hell yes. Anthem looked absolutely amazing. The amount of detail is insane. Something that 6 teraflops is not gonna do. You know, everyone that I talked about said a lot of the Scorpio stuff, it's pre-rendered bullshit. It's not true. I don't believe anything of it. I don't believe it. Really, if we're gonna see real gameplay of Anthem, people are like, what? Assassin's Creed Origin was like, you know, the only game that was real gameplay, and that looked amazing. It looked amazing. Really, it did. So good for them. You know, good for them. Bethesda, I actually haven't seen Bethesda. Didn't they announce Wolfenstein and Skyrim for Switch and The Evil Within 2? They announced a good amount of games. I especially Wolfenstein, I'm a huge fan of the franchise. And Doom VR, like, holy fuck, that could be so cool. What's up, Awesome Dragon 72? Yes, I actually remember you, and I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? Don't forget to watch Sony's show in, what is it, about 2 hours? This ship looks really cool. Yeah, pretty much a lot of the conference up until, you know, now, and limited run games. I love the limited run games conference because they announced so many awesome stuff. You know, nothing mind-blowing. Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been rumored to be Switch exclusive for a long time. I can guarantee you that's not gonna happen. Hell no, it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna make a game like that exclusive to the Switch. Of course not. Those graphics are pre-rendered, Helk. Beyond Good and Evil 2 was not gameplay. It was pre-rendered bullshit. So it's pretty much fake graphics, like trailers that Sony used to boost, to hype PS3, even though, you know, the graphics weren't that great. Something that Sony is not using anymore because they use real gameplay to hype games up. But some developers are still using CGI trailers to hype a game up, and then when the game actually comes out, you're like, what the fuck? This is not what I saw. That was not gameplay. Hell no.
Session complete. Gold
Yeah.
level awarded.
Yes, gameplay of Prey, the gameplay of Metro was fake, and gameplay of Anthem was also fake. Pretty much, if Sony does it good, and they're gonna do good, they pretty much are gonna save E3 for many people. Well, there are a lot of rumors about Bloodborne 2. There are some rumors about a new IP But I think that because of the success of Bloodborne, the popularity of From Software, and the popularity of Japanese games in general that is increasing dramatically in the West, there is a big possibility that we're gonna see a new game with a partnership of From Software and Sony. Yes, there is a possibility. I mean, Sony really only needs, again, they only need to show Dragon Quest 11 and people will be just so fucking happy. Because Square Enix hasn't said anything about any of the versions. Not on 3DS, not on PS4. They have been really quiet about it. So I think it would be pleasing for a lot of gamers if Sony would announce it. And I mean, also for Nintendo fans, if Sony announces it, you know the 3DS version is also coming. So, and I mean, I've seen some gameplay of Dragon Quest. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks like a traditional RPG like we want to. And by the way, there's one game we should not forget, and that is RE Fantasy, the new game from the studio of Persona. Keep that in mind, people. The studio of Persona is making a new fantasy RPG, and the director actually wants to recreate the old feeling of the fantasy RPG in Japan. And like, if there's one studio who could do it, it's the one from Persona. So that could also be coming. Also, what was I want to say? Holy shit, I forgot it. So we're gonna see a Yakuza 6. Sega has been hyping Yakuza 6 for E3 for quite some while. If there is one show that they could really garner a lot of attention for the game, it is at Sony's E3. We're gonna see Yakuza 6. No, I don't think so. There's a good chance we're gonna see Yakuza 6. No, no, I think so. Of course it's already announced, but then again, many games are already announced. I'm just saying that Sony is going to give Sega a chance to, you know, go for the big public.
Oricon.
By the way, today I actually played Killing Floor 2 almost all day. I played a little bit of Persona, and then a couple of my friends and my brother, they were like, hey, you know, shall we play Killing Floor 2? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And it was super cool. We had a group of like 6 friends, and Killing Floor 2 is so much better when you're playing it with friends. It's so freaking good. Oh, that was stupid. That was fucking stupid. Oh, whatever. I don't care. So, I've been playing that actually the entire day. I'm now almost level 17. There is a big rumor that Shadow of the Colossus is getting a full remake. And to be totally honest, I would love to see that. Not only have I never played Shadow of the Colossus, making the game run at 60 frames is crucial, in my opinion. And this sounds kind of weird, but the only reason I really beat The Last Guardian was because I was streaming. And, you know, that kept me playing. I have a feeling that if I would play Shadow of the Colossus on PS2, I would never beat the game. If it's as frustrating as The Last Guardian, so I would love to see Shadow of the Colossus and Ico being fully remastered, 60 frames, 4K or 1080p, I don't give a shit, and that I can finally play those gems. That'll be so cool. You know what I also would love to see? That they actually put a little bit of time into PlayStation original games, like PS2 classics. And just say, guys, you know, we have like SOCOM 2 coming out with online support. That would make me so happy. I'm not even joking, that's not even a lie, that would be so cool. I do recommend The Last Guardian. I do. Cheap. Number one, cheap. Number two, just one playthrough. But the connection between the girl and Trico, or the guy and Trico, the atmosphere in the world, it's incredible. Incredible. But the gameplay is just, yeah. I don't like puzzles. I'm not good at puzzles. And that the AI of Trico is just fucking annoying. It's really annoying. So autopilot engaged. There are actually kind of talks about, you know, on the internet about Scorpio. Well, it's now, what is it called? Xbox One, X, whatever, I don't give a shit. Here's the thing. So, I mean, it's a powerful system. It's gonna utilize 4K graphics, we know that. That was stupid. And so some are saying, of course, in the defense of PS4, like, hey, Pro has Wipeout at 4K graphics at 60 frames. If you utilize the extra power, you can do it. And so a lot of Microsoft fans are now saying, like, oh my god, Wipeout looks like crap, you know, it's like old gen stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's kind of funny. Because Wipeout, like even Digital Foundry is like saying Wipeout is like one of the most impressive looking games they have ever seen this gen. Save the Earth, I actually have seen that. Yes, that is a really interesting title, and I truly hope it's not gonna be a post-apocalyptic zombie game. $25 is a good price. Again, The Last Guardian has such an amazing vibe and storyline, and the connection between you and the beast is real. You know, I definitely had emotions. It's just that the AI is pretty bad, and it's just at a point where I almost wanted to quit. It was just so fucking annoying.
Go Techie 45.
Yes. Crash Bandicoot is, you know, it's gonna be so big. This year, in general, is going to be gigantic for Sony. Like, we could actually see, now of course I don't really give a shit because I'm not an investor or whatever, but we could actually see sales, you know, revenues bigger than even on PlayStation 2. I think last quarter it was like 1.8 billion. It could go up to like 2 billion if Sony does it right. I mean, holy shit. They are going to sell stuff. I also pre-ordered Crash. And so my old PS4, so my nephews are going to be 7 in August. And I'm going to give them my old PS4. And I'm going to buy Crash Bandicoot with it. So, you know, I'm giving them the good education at video games. By the way, let's talk about something else. Another rumor. It is rumored that Sony is going to announce the PlayStation 4 Pro Slim. You guys think that's a possibility, or we're not going to see something like that on E3? You know, because Scorpio, I'm just going to call it Scorpio. Because Scorpio is $500, $500 bucks, $500 bucks, $500 bucks. It's so funny. Sony doesn't really need to drop the price of the Pro. But then again, if they really want to hurt Microsoft, it's interesting if they would drop it. Even 50 bucks would make a $150 difference. Okay, no hardware this year. Okay. Maybe a price drop, like a small price drop. I don't know. Or maybe, you know, maybe they don't even say anything. Maybe they're just like, Sean Layden gets on stage and says, you know, welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. And they just show like an hour or two games. And then after the, you know, at the end, Sean Layden is like, you know, I hope you enjoyed the show. And here's our last game. And I truly believe there are two options for the end of the show. Okay? Option one, a new big title. Possible the title from Sucker Punch. Option two? No, option two is a gameplay teaser of The Last of Us 2. That's what I think. Those are the two options. Nothing else.
Oricon.
Yeah, a small price cut is possible. This year is definitely the year of software. And if we already look at next year, especially if they announce Dragon Quest for next year, it's going to be even more insane. I don't know. No. Sony is going to start out big. They're going to show God of War. God of War or Days Gone. That's how they're going to open the game, E3. By the way, Ace Brand, do you know if they also have the orchestra? That would be so cool. I loved that last year. That was so cool. That was so epic. The live orchestra. Orchestra. How the fuck do you say that? live music. Jesus, look. Don't expect any Vita love, Shane. Sony is really going to focus on PlayStation 4. I would be surprised if they even give like a show reel of 5 minutes saying, hey, these are the Vita games that are coming out. I would be surprised. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I don't care, by the way, to be honest. I don't care about the Vita, really. I never play on it. Let's be honest, I never play on the system. Heck, it's pretty much the smallest collection that I have. Even though the Vita does have a lot of games. I just don't really want to spend money on it, to be honest. Did I do something right? Because it seems I'm pretty good all of a sudden. It's kind of weird.
Race complete.
Ah, okay. Yes. Flockplats, I recommend. I don't have a 4K screen. I have the Pro. Certain games, like Final Fantasy, especially Neo, Nier Automata, Horizon, Wipeout, and I can bet my ass on it. God of War, Days Gone, Detroit, Crash Bandicoot, all of these games will be better on Pro at 1080p. Especially like frame rate. I am predicting that in Days Gone, because the focus is about hordes of zombies, that we're actually going to get like more zombies on screen on like 1080p mode in PS4 Pro, or maybe like at least like a stable frame rate if somehow the frame rate is not stable, even though I don't think so. You know, Sony's really going on to quality control, making sure that games are, you know, good. They don't want stuff like Knack or you know, The Order to happen ever again. They don't want that. I'm also really curious if they will actually get like a new partnership with like some studio. That would be cool. Like, hey guys, you know, this studio is gonna make a game for us. That would be really cool. The possibilities are pretty much endless, you know, because Sony is really all about gaming lately. And they have done so much. You know, the possibilities are almost endless. It's cool, H Brand. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will definitely see each other at the end of the show. I'm gonna first make a video and then maybe gonna stream it. So we're gonna see each other very soon, and let's hope it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna end the stream also in about 12 minutes to check out the E3 pre-show. I actually, well, the thing is, Shane, the VR, PlayStation VR has sold 1 million units. That's a lot. That is definitely a lot. It's not big enough for Sony to talk about VR for like half an hour, like they did with PlayStation Move. They're not gonna do that. I think it's gonna be just like last year. 10 minutes about VR. Maybe they're gonna announce like a partnership with like, you know, No Man's Sky or Doom VR or whatever, what type of big game they can grab. We're gonna see that in VR. Maybe like a price cut, I don't know. But they are not going to talk a lot about VR. They know that even though it sold 1 million, it's still really small. The mass market still is not going into console VR. So they could show stuff like Gran Turismo Sports in VR. I would definitely suspect that. That like, hey, you know, Gran Turismo Sports, here's how it looks in VR. I can definitely see that.
New lap record.
Why the fuck am I missing all of these things?
Cannon. Plasma. Cannon. Rockets. Cannon. Rockets.
Shield active.
New lap record. Final lap. Missile. Cannon.
Shield. Shield active.
Cannon.
Cannon.
Leech beam.
Leech beam.
Race.
Bang!
complete.
Another! Wait up, 1 second. So let me check out. Let me check it out because it's almost 2 o'clock. I don't want to be late. Huh. Klaudkil, you're good now? Yeah, weird, huh? Really weird. Like, in all my other streams, I was pretty bad at the game. But that's with Wipeout. Like, Wipeout has a high learning curve. But when you actually know how to definitely go into the corners with your ship, it gets a lot easier. And doing the barrel roll, you know, that is really fundamental in the gameplay of Wipeout. Why am I playing this again, by the way? Or is it tournament? I don't know. But let me check out 5 minutes because I don't want to. I don't want to miss out on Sony, of course. So wait up a little bit. Okay, so 13 minutes. Okay, so 30 minutes. I can do a couple of matches. Am I doing the same level? No. It kind of feels like the same level. Oh, it's not good. Autopilot! It's gonna be a full hour of pre-show, and on the pre-show they could actually announce stuff too. Okay, so don't underestimate a pre-show. Sony could announce the smaller games that they don't want to announce on the big screen. There are rumors about a new Loco Roco, a new Patapon. So those could be the games that, you know, they're like, hey, oh, that's not good. We're getting those. I don't get it. I haven't. Why am I not?
Missile, new lap record.
New lap record. Let's go here. Oh, no, I want to go there. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty much the same way. Okay. Oh, that was not good. Yeah, see? That was definitely not good. I'm third though, that's okay. Ah, he got hit. Well, I got hit too. That's not good. This ship does not maneuver very well.
Energy critical.
Ah, that's not good. That's not good.
Complete.
Okay.
Gold medal awarded.
I don't know, really, I don't know. Like most of the time you get like Microsoft and then Sony, but this time around, like, they're the last. It's weird. I don't know why, I really don't. Oh, so that was a tournament, okay. I could do a speed lap.
Pfizer.
Sony, 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 oh! Go! Action! Oh wait, this is the one with, should have done that. No, what I'm doing, yeah, should have done it here. Oh no. Oh, already got gold.
Session complete.
Okay. Let's do another speed lap. Time trial, that's cool too.
Pfizer.
Sure. Voicer. Energy low. Feeling fragile. All you need is instant invigorating? What the fuck? Oh. Bye-bye. See you after the show maybe, or some other time. Enjoy the show. I'll be going to maybe after this, I think. Oh, I missed that one. Did you see that? I want to do the barrel roll. Didn't let me. Oh, got the boost. No! That was not good.
Final lap.
Final lap. Guys, this is gonna be the final lap. Everyone who's still watching, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you will enjoy the pre-show. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy Sony's show. Hopefully it's gonna be absolutely amazing. And you know, thanks for watching. See you next time. And let the show go on.
Session complete.
Hey, silver. That's not good.
Silver medal award.
Bye.